Hello everyone, this is Krill Century. Welcome back to the Let's Play of Champions Online. So, last time we got our character basically powers chosen, talked briefly about my history with the game, and basically sat around in the costume creator. I tried to speed it up, sorry that took so long, but to be honest, it's kind of to be expected. It's just how this game is. Alright, so let's go ahead. I'm not very good at coming up with character names for superheroes. I've just discovered this. I'm better with fantasy things where I can make up my own stuff. So let's go ahead and run with something like that. There we go. Zyrogos. Zyrogos. Yeah, that'll work. See, and really, just have fun with it. Make things up. You can create your own story. Doesn't really matter. I'm not quite doing all this. I am going to do tutorial, because even though I can skip the tutorial, as soon as you've beaten the tutorial once, you can skip it. But I want you to be able to see it yourselves. So let's go ahead and get into this. And you're also going to have to see a little bit of a setup that I kind of go through with every character, just kind of how it is. So, Millennium City is under attack. Alright, now we're about to see something kind of funny. Alright. Perks. I have a few perks that come up each time. Looks like we're only up to 9 veteran rewards ones.
Pleased to meet you.
Ah, yes.
It's always exciting to meet new heroes like yourself. Defender from the champions.
You know,
You'd be a good candidate.
I can't hear both of you at the same time.
Let's get started, shall we?
Okay. I don't know who in the world's yakking at me other than this person, but basically, I'll read it real quick. It's pleased to meet you. I'm always excited to meet new heroes like yourself. Defender from the Champions told me you'd be a good candidate to help with our new training program. Let's get started, shall we? A lot of times they don't have voiceovers, I'll let you know that. Invasion simulation.
I'd like to help test a new training simulation for our Ravenswood Academy students. It's based around the Q-Line invasion of Millennium City that occurred years ago. Talk with Plato, the Ravenswood AI that helps run our school. She can provide more details on the simulation.
Truth be told, this wasn't originally considered a simulation. It was considered the real thing. I guess they decided to change it at some point. You can look into things like what's Ravenswood Academy. Okay. Is there an option to stop that garbage? Okay, HUD. Tool trips. I don't think there's going to be... I think it's just the fact that I'm in the tutorial that's doing that. Because it's giving me tutorial information.
Plato interface online. Please let me know if you require assistance.
In fact, the second voice was Plato, wasn't it?
Designation superhero. Thank you for volunteering to test the QR invasion simulation MK1.247B. I will be tracking your progress through the tutorial. When you are ready, please proceed to the simulator.
Yeah, they never include your actual name. And so if you read it, it says Designation Zyrogos, not Designation Superhero. Just a little something they do. Okay, now there's a bunch of people here. I don't know what Ravenswood Academy is. I don't really even care that much, to be honest. Let's go ahead and get the real thing started. I have so much to talk about.
All frequencies overload. Connection complete.
Attention! Calling all heroes. This is Defender with a Priority 1 alert. Millennium City is under attack. I repeat, Millennium City is under attack by a hostile extraterrestrial force, the Q-Lar. I'm directing Felice and Primus troops to fallback positions, but they are outnumbered and outgunned. They won't last long against the advanced alien technology of the Q-Lar. We need reinforcements fast. I'm reading several new distress signals from the MCPD and EMS units in the south sector of downtown. All available heroes rendezvous with Sergeant McAvoy's team immediately. Help him secure the mayor and any nearby civilians. I repeat, all available heroes rendezvous with Sergeant McAvoy at the following coordinates.
Downloading coordinates now.
Once we have the civilians out of harm's way, we'll regroup at Champions HQ and take the fight back to the Q-Lar. Good luck, heroes. Defender out.
Alright, got another player there already. Now, I'm going to be generally... we only have one instance. When there's multiple instances, I'll be going generally for the ones that have less in them. So there's a few things I gotta do right off the bat. First of all, I see there's like Heroic Jolt, Heroic Vitality. These are each one is a step up, and it's actually a veteran reward. But they all share the same cooldown, so if I use them, it doesn't really have a benefit to it. So it's really better just to discard all but the best version that you currently have. This gives a costume change token. I can just double click and I've got it. There used to be more of this. This gave me some like temporary little packs of items or whatever. I don't really care. Resource boost. Let's go ahead and use it. And the Veterans Core Might I generally sell because it's not really actually all that good. It just isn't. Alright, so those general buttons go under control. You've got the alt buttons for these. You can change the shift, except shift is block. Well, I don't actually like shift as block, believe it or not. I have a different way of set up my stuff. So first of all, I wanted to show you something I found in a video when I was fiddling things, getting things ready. I nearly forgot about. So you go into here, you go in the advanced settings, you go down to effects, comic style outlining. Not everyone likes this. So I'm going to turn on real quick, and you can look around and see how everything's got this weird black outline. It's meant to make it look more like it's a superhero like comic book, and some people love it. I'm not one of them. Back in the beta testing, a lot of us did not like it. Most people didn't. There were a few who did. The other thing is I'm going to go to controls. Let's go down here, toggle change cancels. I generally do toggle never cancels. That's what I usually use for my auto attack. That's just how I've always done it. It works better for me. Going into keybinds. Now, you've got all these things that are set to alt. I actually prefer to have it set to shift. Unfortunately, as far as I know, I'm just going to have to keep doing this over and over each time, letting shift T in there, but then block, do a special key, and my personal thing is right press. So when I have the button pressed in, my character will block. When I don't, he won't. And then I go up here, and then I do a toggle mouse look. So enable mouse look, I'm going to clear, and do a toggle with the tilde key is what works for me. It's has a little bit of an accent key, as I didn't have, it's not the shift version, but whatever. It's often called the tilde key, and that should get us going on that. If we need anything else, we'll deal with that later. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my resource boost, just because there's no point in worrying about it.
Thank goodness
Of course, I have to turn this on and off.
You arrived just in time. The QLR have turned Millennium City into a war zone. We need your help. I'm glad you're here. Any assistance you can give will be greatly appreciated. QLR attack ships have been flying over the city, dropping scores of seed pods. Wherever these pods take root, they grow into hives that can produce firebugs. The officers have gathered up as many of these pods as they could find, and are preparing to destroy them. Could you assist them?
Sure, but...
I'm glad you're here.
Pro tip, Mr. Police Officer, next time, just destroy them on sight. Just saying. It'd probably be healthier for everyone. Alright. Now, press number 1 to turn on my auto attack. Go away. Really? Go away. And then just you can do a charge up attack like that is for this one, this particular pack. Generally speaking, you got click powers, so you just tap it repeatedly type thing. And then you've got powers that are maintained, where as long as you're holding it down, it keeps firing off. Usually they get stronger as time goes on, but not always. Depends on the power. It kind of has a bit of both. Looks like I'm actually done, so I'm at no point in continuing that. And then the one that I currently have is actually a charge up. In fact, if I charge it up all the way, it has a 100% a chance to apply fear, which is a special effect.
Preventing the QLR from taking root in the city will make it that much easier to stop this invasion.
I guess I gotta let him talk.
I'm glad you're here. Any assistance you can give will be greatly appreciated. Thank you again for your assistance. The mayor heard that you were here and would like to speak with you personally. You can find Mayor Bazelle under the tent just southwest of here. I'm glad you're here.
Now, just as a heads up, and these are our first missions. Normally, leveling up is much more significant, but your first 5 levels are empty. It's not till level 6 you actually get something that means something. 5 or 6, I think it's 6.
Well, I sure am glad to see you. I've heard some good things about you. But Millennium City is in sore need of some heroes right now. My administration will not stand for aliens attacking Millennium City.
I swear this guy has devolved as time goes on. He gets dumber all the time.
When the QLR attack began, I set up a command post in the Sampson building, but the initial assault gutted the building and drove everyone outside into the streets. When we fled the building, I left behind my laptop and briefcase. In the laptop is a disk with the city's emergency response plan. The codes to activate the plan are in my briefcase. If I can access these items, I can get a message out of the bubble and help coordinate the city's defense.
Alright.
My
It's
administration
pretty
will not stand for
simple.
aliens attacking
This
Millennium
is
City.
Sapphire, one of the main superheroes of the game. And you see no voiceover. Originally, you actually had an achievement based off of talking to all of the guys who are around here, such as Sapphire or whatever. The game has really changed a lot, as I've mentioned. Go away. Sorry, I don't like the tutorial. That's why I usually skip it. But, yeah, oh, and that... Okay, this one's random. These will give you various buffs. So, like, okay, that's a green one. That would have healed me if I had taken any damage. Blue will restore your endurance bar. So if you look in the upper left, there's actually a blue bar and a green bar. I can charge up my power, and it's going to use up a lot of my blue bar. In fact, I can't even charge it up all the way if I haven't gotten my energy up there a bit. And that's actually partly because it's a charge up power, and partly because of the fact that, honestly, this power is pretty good at this. This power set, the shadow powers, which actually I am going to be moving into a lot of pet-based powers, but I wanted to start here because it seemed to be the best. Go away. I know what I'm doing. You go to and you press F. So difficult. But I guess they have to have someone tell you what you're doing, right? I mean, the first time. Everyone's got to start somewhere. Anyways, these guys are not actually normally going to be this easy. The thing is that they are weak classification of enemy this time around. I don't know if they're... It doesn't look like they're actually saying it, but these are technically weak enemies, meaning that they're taking a fraction of the normal hits it would take to defeat them. And originally there was a secret quest here that was just basically escorting someone back. Looks like they've gotten rid of that one. It's too bad. You even could find Foxbat, and as you learn, Foxbat's a little crazy. Crazy like a Foxbat. Bad jokes aside, and I hate to say it, but that's his bad joke. I'm just copying it. Foxbat's story is basically he wanted to become a comic book superhero. He made his own ping pong ball gun. He botched things so badly that he wrecked everything, and he thought that meant that it was a sign he was supposed to be a supervillain instead. So, okay, he went and decided to become a supervillain. He fights with a ping pong ball gun, a ping pong ball gun that is extremely dangerous and has a very large number of bizarre but bizarrely effective methods. He's very cartoon-ish in that way, but he's the goofball of the series.
Many thanks. I will activate the city's emergency response plan immediately. My administration will
Yes,
not
we've heard
stand
that.
to have information Chief Surhoff needs to see ASAP. These photos show the QLR massing for an assault on his position. The QLR are jamming our communications, so I need someone to deliver them. I think you have the best chance of getting to him in time. Can I count on you? Just follow the road west until you see another police barricade. My administration.
Every time you go between quests, it'll repeat the same lines from the center, which isn't a problem unless they're doing voiceovers. Kind of ironic. That's the one time you don't want a voiceover, I guess. Anyways, it's already up to, a good chunk in. I want to keep this from getting too long, unlike the previous video. So let's go ahead and continue this later, so you can, watch it right away, or, whatever. You can choose how you want to watch these, and I hope you're all having fun out there. See you another time.